Greetings, cretins. Today we're going to be doing the Surrender and Fight Leader portion of the Research Center run. So I surrender, get taken hostage, and wind up on a fucking train. I find it funny that what impresses me isn't really that he has a huge army, a bunch of soldiers, some genetically engineered super mutants, all that shit. Nah, it's the fucking train that gets me. What the hell? So Joe blows open the door and walks in. Because, you know, nobody's heard of fucking opening the damn thing. Nah, they just blow holes and shit. Which is pretty fucking manly now that I think about it. Real men blow holes in walls and walk through. That's your fucking door right there. That's your fucking door, alright. So he gives me my gun and he doesn't want me to misunderstand because he's just saving me in order to kill me later. Oh god. There are so many jokes that could be made here. So many. There's even a term for this kind of shit, but fuck it. I sound like enough of a nerd already with just my voice. I'm sure somewhere out there on the internet there's like a bunch of horrifying, mentally scarring images involving the cast of this game and Joe that are attributed solely to that scene. Fuck you, Joe. And I blow open walls too because fuck doors. Fuck doors. Alright. Fuck doors. This boss is pretty simple. Just when he starts doing that fucking arm flailing thing, just make sure you're not directly in front of his cannon. And you're set. When they start banging together like that, jump, and they start banging together. And they just restart the pattern over again. Once they break down, this is a good opportunity to use Brownie because he can jump out of the range. Of course, if you weaken the other guy first, you don't have to worry about that. You could just kind of take him down with a couple shots like I just did. That works pretty well. This portion, pretty simple. Just move along at a slow pace. Make sure you stop to take care of the motorcycle riders. Unless you're running through like an idiot, it's pretty easy to get through that. No big deal. It's just a complete joke. Now here's one of the more bullshit-riddled portions of this level. It's a time movement puzzle that's completely random. And the way you take this boss down, you don't shoot him like everybody else. Oh no, you had to make him shoot himself. Which means waiting through this pattern, often twice, because you almost never manage to get all 3 shots on the first try. Just kind of a countdown on that thing, and that's how you keep track of what it's shooting, if you didn't catch that. Anyway. Hey look, it's Bertie's dad! His dad showed up. Also, does the front of the train remind you of something? I can't quite place it though. This level is just so fucking ridiculous, I don't even know. So yeah, he fires off homing missiles, a couple crossover shots, just kind of slide through them or walk through them. No big deal. Bunch of time jumps. There's a lot of this in this portion of the game, this level, I mean. Just kind of make sure you know where you're supposed to be standing and no big deal. You might have noticed that I switched over to the boomerang. That's because his last attack right there, where he's jumping around, it's pretty easy to get hit by his legs when they're flailing around. That's right, both legs can and will damage you. So don't be anywhere fucking near him when he starts doing that. His kick, just hang out in the corner, no problem. And he gives me an extra life, and kills himself by charging into the giant red wang of death. Ah, giant red wang of death. You can't make this shit up. I fucking salute you, Capcom, or Konami, fuck. Yeah, apparently I've been dipping into the, courage a little strongly, say. Hey, it was the only way I was going to get that first level done, alright? Get off my fucking back, mother. So, exploding mutants that burst out of test tubes. Pretty typical horror movie stuff. It's pretty cool how they break apart when they die. It's pretty fucking sweet. Dr. Light is here? Oh man, I love that guy. Fuck yes, Dr. Light. He's gonna be here. This scene probably has better impact when you're using a human character. When you're using Brownie, it just sounds fucking ridiculous. Yeah, this portion of the boss is pretty straightforward. The only problem is that it picks up and those things seem to be almost completely random. The best way to avoid them is to just stand really close to them. Because that way, they never come right down next to where they are. Or right next to another one, so you just kind of have to graze them and no problem. Then he starts slowing the fuck down. That's where the real fun starts. He starts sliding around, grinding on the walls, and as you destroy the legs, he gets even more fucking ridiculous. Of course, it's a good opportunity to use the bomb. Alright, now this is a real pain in the ass. He disappears, reassembles, and smashes against the floor and ceiling. Of course, if you know what to look for, no big deal, he goes down pretty easily. You can just laugh your way through it. I try to make him give up, and I love how comic booky this villain is. It's just ridiculous. Treacherous scum. Oh, fuck, man. Come up with some decent fucking insults for once. Oh yeah, you have to hear this fucking music, man. Fuck yeah. That is how you do a fucking boss scene, right there. That's what you want to fucking listen to. This game has some pretty awesome music. Pretty typical of Konami. Yeah, it looks like I'm running pretty close to my limit here on time, so I'm probably going to have to cut the last section into another video. Yeah. So that was the train level and the first portion of the last level on this portion. Fuck you all. Good night.